What is going on, everyone, and welcome on into today's video. I'm going to be showing you how we can trade on a TradingView through a Tradovate brokerage account and how it can be all done on the TradingView platform. So I recently threw some money in here to show you guys how this is done, and I've been experimenting with this myself and other brokers over the past couple of weeks and months to see if I would like this kind of style or like this kind of stuff. So right now we're looking at the Micro E-mini NASDAQ 100 Index Futures for a March 2023 contract expiration date. Now, what we're going to do is walk you through how this is done. So first things first, we got to go over to Tradovate. So I'm going to go log in here. You can pay for an extension, or you can pay additional money to have the ability to log in on multiple platforms at the same time. I currently don't. I never really need to do that, which is why I don't pay extra money for that. So I'm going to close out my oldest session and continue over to the login. Okay, I've logged in. Now I'm going to go to where it says live trading. In the live trading section, we come to a page that's going to look like this. For right now, I have essentially done nothing to this page. I'm going to go up to the top right where it says day margin, initial margin. Click on that. Now it's going to show me some more information. I have about 190 bucks in the account to show you guys how this works, to test things out. That's kind of what I've been doing. Toss a few $100s in, test it out for a couple trades, see if I like it, and move on. Okay, so outside of this, what I'm now going to go do is I'm going to click on the application settings icon in the top right. So let me see if I can make sure that is showing here for you guys. Okay, boom. I think we should be good to go. It's this section right here. Click on that. Here's where I can dive deeper. So I have a demo account down here. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the live account. So inside the live account, I'm going to make sure that I have funds set aside, or I have funds here. I can change settings. That's for a different video and whatnot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to where it says subscriptions. Click on subscriptions. From here, we got to have some market data. So I'm going to go with CME, and it's 15 bucks per month. I'm going to use or go with that subscription. That's the subscription that I went to. Here's that connection icon where I can purchase dual connections, so I can log in on multiple accounts or multiple computers at the same time. I don't need to do that, but I'm going to be doing this. So once I've got this under control, I now have a live account here. I've got market data being paid for every month, which kind of sucks, but it's part of the game when it comes to using these accounts and trading futures. That is one of the, I guess, drawbacks. But at the same time, there's, no PDT rule. There's, the fee. There are fees, so there's that. So I guess you kind of have fees, commissions, I guess, in the same sense. But there's a lot more freedom when it comes to trading because the PDT rule is not a problem. And there's also some tax benefits if you're profitable at the end of the year. So go over here. Now I'm going to go over to TradingView. I actually have a video that already came out on the channel covering how to get live or real-time data on TradingView. I now also pay for that. So total it up, it's about 20 bucks per month that I'm paying for right now in order to do this. So here we are on this platform. I have 3 different futures that I like to look at. So I have the Micro E-mini S&P 500, got the Micro E-mini NASDAQ, and the Micro E-mini Russell. So if I'm looking at the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, or the Russell, which is the where I focus, most of my attention anyway, these are the types of, I guess, futures contracts I'll trade. Now, when we are looking at these futures contracts, we need to make sure we have a date on the contract. If I was to go up in here, okay, go to futures, and I type in S&P, let's just see, S&P 500 index futures, right? If I was to go, for example, say I want to go to the micro, if I start typing in micro E-mini, so I go to MES, MES, boom, we're good. No, MES is not a tradable symbol. If I was to now go and try to trade this, go to the depth of market, essentially the price ladder, and I change my units to 1, I have that set, and I was to put a limit buy in here, what's going to happen? Non-tradable symbol. Okay, you can't trade that. Why? Because it's not an actual time expiration contract, okay? So we'll cover that here first, and then we'll talk about now the connection side of things on TradingView, which I have other videos, but this is going to be more of a specific video to Tradovate. So close out of that. Let's go back to that search bar. When I go to MES, the Micro E-mini S&P 500 futures, I need to have a date on MES. So let me get rid of this exclamation point, and I'm going to start typing in MES. Pull the drop-down menu down. Whoops, my bad. Pull down this drop-down menu off of MES. And now we've got more options. So you need to go and actually look and pick a contract with a date that you wanted to trade. Okay. If you're looking at the continuous contracts, it's not going, you can look at it all you want for charting purposes, but you can't actually trade it. So in my case, I'm filming this video in January. I look at the March contracts and that works nicely for me. Okay. Bottom of my screen where it says Tradovate, that shouldn't actually say, it should be like a trading panel icon. If I increase the size of this, check this out. I need to go make sure I log in to Tradovate. So I go into here, Tradovate, connect. I log in with my credentials. Once I'm logged in, I should check my account. It says my account balance is 190 bucks. Good. Equity 190. I'm good to go. No positions. We're all, under a position that says 0. So we're all set and ready to go. Make sure I am on my live account, not the demo account. Once we do that, we've got a nice base to start from. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's say I wanted to, look at, we're actually breaking down here. Let's say I want to go ahead and short this right now, or right here, right now. Might be a terrible idea, but let's just say I wanted to go ahead and short this market. Two ways. The depth of market widget, I don't personally like to use that as much for this example because I'm going to show you guys how you can use bracket orders. Go to the order panel. Now I need to make sure that I am selected, or I'm looking at the chart of the contract. This is the continuous contract. I got to go back and make sure I am looking at the right contract. So for example, I click on my future. I have a watch list saved at the top right, and I have the contracts, the futures contracts that I'm going to be trading the next couple of months over here. Okay, so I click on the one that I want. Great. Go back to that order panel, pop it up. Let's say I want to go short. I'm going to go sell. I'm going to immediately set the take profit and stop loss. If I want my time in force to be good till canceled, I will go GTC. It's up to you in terms of good for day, good till cancel. If you want the order to expire, for me it doesn't really matter because I'm probably going to be here and getting in and out anyway for the sake of this video. But if you're going to be kind of setting an order and walking away for a couple of days, you might want to have a GTC on there. So you can set all of your risk parameters, whether it's a price point of a stop loss, a dollar amount of a stop loss or take profit, or a percentage. Okay, so in my scenario, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the limit price that I want. Let's say I want to get, let's see, this 40. Let's say I want to get 40.20 on the nose. I'm going to go 40.20, take profit, stop loss selected. I'm going to have it just set to ticks, 75 ticks, 25 ticks stop loss. Means I'm going to risk 25 ticks to make 75. Pretty good risk reward if you ask me. Maybe you're more of like, I'm going to risk 25 to make 50, and it will see it. There's a little 2 right here. That's a 2-to-1 risk reward. If I go to 75, 3-to-1. If I go 100 ticks, that's a 4-to-1 risk reward. So whatever you want to do, I'm going to go with 50 just for the sake of this video. I'm going to click on sell. My orders are now set. And before it fills, it tells me my potential stop loss risk and my take profit. If I want to adjust these, I can go ahead and adjust them. So for example, let's say I want to, I got to chase. Let's get this guy in. I'm going to adjust my order down to 40.19. Give it a second, see if it fills. Boom, we're filled. Now I bring my stop loss on my stop loss just above some of these wicks. Okay, right here. Prior support, turning resistance. That's kind of a logical spot for a stop. And I'm looking to ride the wave down to the downside. And maybe my target right here, I want to adjust this over time, maybe down towards here or maybe down towards here. So it's up to you on how you want to play it, but that's how you put the orders in. And once your accounts are all connected, you are good to go. So what I like to do personally is I'll use this. I'll use limit orders. You can use market orders and do the exact same thing, have a take profit and stop all put in at the same time, which is kind of cool. There's stop loss orders, stop limit orders. If you don't know what those are, that's for a different video, or there's already videos up here on the TC trading channel that could be very useful to you. And then the depth of market, if I'm looking to get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out very fast, this could be useful to me as well. There's also options to flatten your position. So if you're -1, meaning I'm short one contract, flatten it. There's also the reverse option, and then there's the cancel all orders for that current symbol. So if I wanted to cancel all orders, I click that button, my take profit and my stop loss go away, and I'm still going to be net short right now the S&P futures, but I don't have any orders right there to either stop me out or take profits when I need to, or we're at a certain price point. So I'll have to go back and edit that, whether I want to go set an order now or not. That's up to me to make that call. So I love the micros because One contract, guys, as you just saw, I forget exactly the risk reward, but, we're talking about risking, 25, 30 bucks for that type of move to make, 50, 60 bucks for that type of move, or, 40, 50 bucks, whatever, for that move to the downside. That's one contract. Go 2, go 3, go 4, go 5. And it's pretty nice. It's not something that maybe is meant for, with the micros, you can be more bigger picture focused and maybe a little bit less scalp focused. And I think it's really, really cool. So the Tradovate integration in TradingView works very, very nice. I've been using it for a while. I've had no problems, and I'm not someone who needs to scalp, so I'm not super, super picky. As long as I get my limit price, as long as I get my stop loss and it all works, which I have never had a problem where a stop loss didn't hit. As long as that stuff works, I am good to go. So any questions, leave them linked up in the comment section down below. I'm actually going to leave this trade on because we are breaking down. I'll see if we got some more coming to the downside in the next couple of hours. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.